Hello, Mr. Wulff. We've got your carburetors finished and tested, and I'm going to go over a few things with you and show you how they work. First of all, we're going to check our serial numbers, 74882. Hope you can see that. And then over here, 75008. Let's check change the focus here, or that's not going to do it. Anyway, these are your carburetors. I'm going to go over a few things for starters, give you an idea what took place. All machined surfaces have been, all mating surfaces have been machined. You've got new throttle shafts, new butterflies, new choke shafts. Of course, all new gaskets. You can tell these are factory gaskets because they're red. I've heard that the newer gaskets coming out are black, but right now we still have the red ones, originals. The idle mixture screw on the second barrel of each carburetor has been blanked off. It's a dummy. Do not adjust it. This is the only place you want to do any adjusting. You really should not have to do any adjusting. I've already taken care of that for you. If you should get some grit in your fuel system from your gas tank, and the idle, and the car will not idle, but it'll run otherwise. The problem is in here. It's called the G55, and this is the one that the car idles off of, which is on the first barrel. And just take it out and clean it. And if you need to, you can just swap it from to the one that's next to it, which is a dummy, which is not in use. It's a good unit, just is not in use since the car idles on the first barrel only. That's if the car will not idle but will run otherwise, and that is due to dirt in your fuel system. And I recommend you make sure you got your good fuel filter in your fuel filter and fuel selector unit. Oh, what else? Oh, if you want to do any adjusting where the choke cable goes through, that's what these set screws and jam nuts are for. They screw in and out to adjust your choke cable up and down. I'm sorry, these levers up and down to meet the choke cable. Here's our choke. We've got good choke function. The choke's actually the hardest part on these carburetors to set up. Let's see, what else have we got? Make sure, oh yes, when you're installing the carburetors, make sure you use 2 wrenches. One to secure this fitting right here so it doesn't move, and the other one to turn the fuel line, twist it off and on. We do not want to twist this under any circumstances when the fuel line is attached to it. Now let's see about running some carburetors. We got a cold engine. Okay. Maybe we will try the choke. We don't really need it because it's about 70 degrees out, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Switch on. Gotta let them warm up a little bit. Of course, I've gone through and made all the adjustments already, but I'll show you what we're checking for. We're checking for minimal airflow on the second barrel. Alright, you can see it's maybe you can see it's about 2.5. And over here, about 2.5. We want minimal airflow going through there since it idles on the first barrel. So now we're checking our measurement here. Airflow is at 8. And over here, Airflow again is at 8. That's just fine because I've already adjusted it, obviously. And what we're adjusting is airflow through the first barrel, and that's controlled by this screw right here. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we wanted to decrease the idle, can't get everything in the frame all at the same time. Alright, so we're set at 7 or 8 right now, so let's decrease the idle. And we'll bump this down to airflow of 7 approximately. Do the same thing over here. There, airflow of 7 on each of them. That simply decreases the idle, and all we're doing is we know we're processing the same amount of air through each carburetor barrel. Now that idle's a little on the low side, I think, so I'm going to bump you back up. 8. 8. Now if you don't have one of these units to test your airflow, then all you want to do is screw this screw in the same amount as the other screw, because obviously they have the same thread pitch and they screw in and out the same amount. Now we're going to take a look inside the throats. Now we're going to check for our accelerator pump discharge. The stream of fuel. Like to see, and we also see a dry bore. Same thing on number 1 carburetor. Here we go. There's our stream of fuel. Give it time to recover. There we go. We've got nice carburetors, nice idle. Factory idle RPM. Yeah, let them sit. Make sure they don't puke fuel. Let's try a restart. I think you've got a real nice set of carburetors there.